Once upon a time, there was an old mother goat who had 7 little kids. She loved them very much and cared for them dearly. One day, she needed to go into the forest to fetch food, so she gathered all her little goats around her and said, "Dear children, I must go into the forest. Beware of the wolf while I'm gone. If he gets inside, he will eat you all. He often disguises himself, but you will know him by his rough voice and black paws." The little goats nodded in agreement and promised their mother that they would be careful. The mother goat kissed her little ones and left for the forest. Not long after, there was a knock at the door and a voice called out, "Open the door, dear children. Your mother is here and has brought something for each of you." But the little goats knew it was the wolf. "No, you are not our mother. She has a sweet voice, but yours is rough. You must be the wolf," they cried. The wolf realized his voice had given him away, so he went to a shop and bought a big lump of chalk. He ate it, and his voice became softer. Then he returned to the little goat's house and knocked again. This time, his voice sounded sweeter, and he called out, "Open the door, my dear children. Your mother has returned with gifts for you." But the little goats saw the wolf's black paws through the window and cried, "No, you are not our mother. She does not have black paws like you. You are the wolf." The wolf, determined to get in, ran to the baker and said, "Rub some dough on my paws so they will look white." After that, he went to the miller and said, "Sprinkle flour on my paws to make them even whiter." The miller hesitated, but the wolf threatened him. So he did as he was asked. The wolf returned to the house for the 3rd time and knocked on the door. "Open up, children. It's your mother, and I have returned with treats." The little goats saw his white paws and heard his sweet voice, so they believed it was their mother. They opened the door, but to their horror, in rushed the wolf. The little goats were terrified and tried to hide. One hid under the table, another in the bed, the 3rd in the oven, the 4th in the kitchen, the 5th in the cupboard, the 6th under the washing basin, and the 7th, the youngest, hid inside the tall clock. The wolf found all of them except the youngest. One by one, he gobbled them up. Then, with his stomach full, he waddled away and lay down under a tree in the meadow to sleep. Later, the mother goat came home and found the door wide open.